Welcome to this session where we are going to use a stability ball, also called an exercise ball. So you're going to bring that and you're going to bring an exercise mat. I'm going to guide you all the way through and we're going to work for 45 seconds, and within the next 15 seconds for the rest period, I'm going to show you the next exercise. We have 5 different exercises and we're going to do them one after each other for 3 rounds, starting with a warm-up and ending with a stretch. So by the end of this session, you have completed a full body workout. We're not going to do any jumping part at all. So this is going to be a session for all fitness level where you can do the best possible you. So if you have a knee issue or maybe you have a back issue, you can do this workout anyways. So go and get your equipment. We will do the warm-up, do the workout itself, and ending up with a stretch. Starting out by sitting on the exercise ball. So we're gonna go in for rotation. So we're gonna sit with a nice straight position, lifting up chest, keep our chin in and shoulders down. So moving and warming up. So every time you do the rotation, it's sort of like giving your spine a massage. So if you might have been sitting all day, this is a great way to wake up your spine. If it hurts you when you get into that full range of motion, you just go with a less range of movement. Now we're gonna put those feet weight down and we're gonna do a stretching from one side to the opposite. So engage your core, lifting over and back down again. And inhaling and exhaling. 4 more. Reaching over, get a nice stretch around your armpit and your arm all the way through. Up we go, and 1 more on each. Bring it over and in again. Now we're going to put our hands on our thighs and we're going to lean from one side to the opposite, straightening out and do some rotation in your upper body. So get a dynamic stretch in your inner thigh, bending and straightening again as we move from one side doing the rotation. So keep track of your core and keep feet good, well placed into your exercise mat. 2 more on each side. Exhale and 1 more on each. A little bit more of a close back position here. We're going to lean forward and we're going to round it up and back again. Inhaling, reaching up, connecting with your core, and do the full mobilization of your spine. 2 more. Slowly down we go and back up again, and 1 more all the way down and up again. And then we're gonna reach up and we're gonna sit down. So we're sort of like rolling up, but we still have the contact with our butt towards, just so you know that you have the ball right underneath you, so you're not gonna slip and sit down on the ground instead. So lifting up a bit and pushing arms upwards, so you just get a little bit of let go and back again. You can also put your calf muscle in against the exercise ball so you know where it is, or maybe you can work up against a wall so you know you can push the stability ball up towards the wall. 4 and down. 3, lifting up. 2 and a final 1. Coming in here for some circles, moving and warming up shoulder joints, engaging, and opposite ways, opposite direction. And we are almost ready to do the workout itself. So my timer will go off for the 45 seconds and the 15 seconds for the next one. First exercise, we're gonna sit on the exercise ball and then we're gonna roll it down here. So our butt is going close to the exercise mat. You can keep your chin in and resting your head on the exercise ball, and we're gonna lift it up and slowly back down again. So you're gonna engage your core and your glute, and don't forget about your pelvic floor. So engage that as well. Gonna start counting down from 10, and we are gonna put our feet well down into the ground, leaning back, easing off your neck, and cross your arms here. Make sure when you're lifting up that you feel the squeeze equal amount on right and left glute. Stay put with your chin in and do the engagement of your core and your pelvic floor. So no hyperextension in your lower back. Stop here where you get the squeeze in your glute, but not the extension, overextension in your lower back. So let go of your arms, just relaxing here. If you feel a little bit more need of a support, you can just push your arms in towards the exercise ball instead. So squeezing slowly down again, lifting up with your glutes and squeeze. Yes, and we're gonna turn around and we're gonna lie on top of the stability ball, hands in here, and we're gonna lift for a diagonal lift. So belly button right on top of your stability ball, looking down and lifting up. The arm which are coming up, you're gonna point that thumb up so you open in your shoulder. So bring it up, and as you lift up, you can feel the squeeze in your glute as well. If this is too much, you can go with just one leg at the time, and then you can bring one arm up at the time, and before you know it, you can do the diagonal lift. So lifting up, engaging, keep the nice alignment along your neck and your spine. Up we go, slowly down again. Inhale and exhale. Yes, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna lie down and we're gonna do some oblique work, ab work. So we're gonna stay out here with our glutes, lifting up hips, and let that lower back stay put, and we're gonna lift it up from one side to the opposite. So squeezing, so you're not actually gonna do anything else, just stay put here, and then you're gonna do the rotation in your upper body, supporting your neck and lifting up from one side to the opposite, squeezing those oblique muscles as you keep the core position, and a little bit of a squeeze in your glute. So exhale as we come up and inhale as we go down. Up we go, slowly down. And equal amount on each side. We're gonna do some turning today. We're gonna put our knees up and we're gonna leave them here. So from lower part of your thighs, and we're gonna go in for a push up and up again. So hands underneath shoulders and resting your legs on the exercise ball and pushing up again. If this is too much, you can just move the exercise ball further in so you have more of your body resting on the exercise ball and bring it up from here. Or if it's easy peasy, you're just gonna move the exercise ball out, way out, and then you go for the push-up from here instead. So make sure you get it to work the best proper way. So engaging your core, slowly down, chin is in and chest is up, nicely tucked, no hyperextension in your lower back. Bending and straighten your arms. Yes. And for the final exercise for the first round, lie down here, get your chest up, and we're gonna stay put here for a plank position for the 45 seconds. So up we go, no resting. So this is not working very well. You need to put your arms up above the ball, and you're gonna lift yourself up so you have space between your chest and the stability ball. If you wanna have a little bit more of challenge, you can do like a circle one way and a circle the opposite way. If you on the other hand need a little bit less of a challenge, you're gonna go in here and you're gonna engage your core as well in this position. So find your way, either still circles or go down on your knees. 10 more seconds, shoulders are well away from your ears, and you're gonna squeeze your glutes, and you're gonna inhale and you gotta exhale, and here we are back in for round number 2. Lying down all the way, you're almost sitting down, and we're gonna do the hip thruster here, head down on the stability ball and lifting up slowly down. So get that squeeze into play, engage your core, and it's an excellent way to get your pelvic floor into a exercise as well. So squeezing, and don't forget about not going all the way up for hyperextension. It just feels not very nice in your lower back. You should not be feeling it in your lower back, you should feel it in your glutes. So pushing away from the ground with your feet, keep your chin in, inhaling and exhaling. Bring it up, slowly down for another 5 seconds. And you can roll all the way back up for a sitting position and turn around for the diagonal lift. For a little bit of a more easy standing position, you can bring your legs out to the side, or you can go more challenging in here. Up we go. If you want a bit more challenging here, from here, you can just put one finger down and you have little less of a support. So find your way. Do remember the thumb pointing up and reaching up with your leg, straight leg, so you get the squeeze in your glute as well. So it's a good exercise for your back, some neck stability and glute work. Bring it up and down again. Keep it on. Yips. Turn around and we're gonna do the oblique work. So first of all, just push it up. I see way too many people do this, so they're just doing the hip work instead of the oblique work. So we're gonna squeeze and stay put here, and then we're gonna move from one side to the opposite. Arms out and just bring your chest up and back again. Exhale and inhale. Squeezing and turn it over, back again. Up we go. Engaging. 8 more seconds. If you started on your right, you're gonna finish off on your left side. Yes. For the push-up with legs on or a little bit less of a thigh on, so find your way here. Hands underneath. Yes, it's a little bit challenge to get up here. You can always do the push-up with no stability ball and just do ordinary push-up on the ground if you feel this is too out of your comfort zone. Down, and do remember we need to bend our arms and straighten again. So down we go, up, chin is in, and chest is up. You can go a little bit up and go further out for extra challenge. Bring it up. Squeezing. Yes. And in for the plank. Arms up on top of the stability ball, and we're gonna stay up here. You can always come down on your knees for a little bit of a rest. So up we go. Stay still here, or maybe circle around in different directions. Keep it on here, nice and tucked, shoulders away. You can ease off your head and you should feel in that full core area. So excellent way to challenge your core and get yourself strong. We need that strong core to be active and do all different kind of things in our daily life. 15 seconds left here, and we only have 1 round left of each of the 5 exercises. So bring it on here, or continue on your knees. 5, no slipping here in our lower back. Keep the straight position. Beautiful. Final round on each. So up we go, and we are gonna go lowering down, hands here, leaning back, head on stability ball, and up we go for a squeeze, slowly down. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring it up, squeezing. No hyperextension in your lower back. So stay put here and feel it all the way up here where the glutes are attached. Just right underneath your hip. Your crista part here. Squeezing. Yes. Diagonal lift. Lying down. And maybe you want to go wide or maybe a little more narrow stance. Thumbs pointing up, squeezing, engaging. And if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can let go of your feet and stay up here. It's completely fine that it's a little bit shaky when we do stability workouts. Bring it up. Final round for this one. 3 exercises left in just a few seconds. 10 more seconds to be precise. Keep it on here. Up, squeeze your glute. Lifting up, work around your shoulder blade. I promise you this was a full body workout, and that's what it's gonna be. So lower back well pushed in, glutes up, straight line, and let's go for that oblique. So squeezing back to center. Arms out, so you're not pulling your head. Exhale, inhale. The most important thing in life, inhale and exhale. And you might ask, what is the next important thing? And I think that must be exercising to keep yourself fit and healthy. Yes. Push up with or without the stability ball. In here, resting and arms underneath shoulders. Bring it down and up again. So push it up in this push up. You've got to push it up. Engage your core. Little squeeze in your glutes, helping upper body, helping lower body, and opposite. Squeeze. Keep it on for the final 15 seconds, and then we have the plank and we have the stretch. Yeps. Arms on stability ball. And you can go with a big distance between your feet or maybe a little bit more narrow. So you can be standing here or you can go out here for a little bit more of a support. You can do the circle one way and opposite for some extra challenge. If you are lying here and you're just lying and thinking about what you're gonna have for dinner, then you want to do the circle, because then you need to be challenged a bit more. And this is your final exercise, and we only have 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. Good way of stability work for our shoulders, but if it's too much, go down and stay put here on your knees to do a little bit of an ease off. Great. Just stay here, and we are gonna go rolling the ball forward and reaching back here, and get a nice stretch around our arms, lower back, and chest is up and chin is pulled in. Moving the exercise ball a little bit more to the right side. so we get an extra stretch around our left armpit. Still keep that left buttocks towards your heel. Don't go further into the stretch that you can breathe easily. Move over to the opposite side, pushing that buttocks back into the heel. Into center, and we're gonna go up here. Maybe you wanna grab a chair or something, and we're gonna lie down, or not lie down, but go down here and open up in our hip. So leave that leg here, opposite leg, arm on leg here, and get a nice inner thigh stretch. Up we go, opposite side, knee up on top, and bring it down, so bending in your standing leg, arms on top of leg. And getting up here, hands on top, and we're gonna go from one side to the opposite. So circle in front, and into center. Up for a standing position. Maybe you want to support of a chair or wall, or maybe you can do the balance challenge here and get a hamstring stretch, or you can always leave the stability ball and just do it as a supporter here, and do it with the foot on the ground instead. So leaning forward. And opposite leg, heel in and roll it in here. Or do it on the ground. Yes, keep the balance and come back up to center, letting go of the stability ball, loosening up, and thank you for joining me. Let's go with the 4, breathing in, open up and back again, bring arms up, and a few more, reaching up and down, and 1 more, and bring it down. You can always go and shuffle through all my sessions here. I have over 300 workout sessions uploaded for you, all for free for you to use. You have some connecting tissue, fitness Pilates, stretching, foam roller, other stability ball exercises, and so on. High intensity interval training, HIIT session, and everything in between. So go and have a look. The great thing about working out on YouTube is you can always modify. You can put me on a pause, so you can take an extra break. It's all up to you, as long as you promise me and yourself that you do it with the best possible quality. I hope you got something out of this session, so please hit the subscribe button, share this link with somebody else, put a comment below the session here, and maybe you want to hit it with a like. That means a lot for our channel. And if you subscribe, you will get notified every time I upload a new workout. So until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. Take good care. Bye.